So before we left Vegas, we rented a car. We sent Colby to the airport in an Uber to pick up our minivan, which we are loving, by the way. Minivan people do it right. They let their egos go and they know that it's a really good product. It's very comfortable. It gets great gas mileage. The doors are great how they slide instead of open. And yeah, I'm not committing at this point to getting one, but I do understand why people do it. So it was about a 2.5 hour drive out to Zion National Park, and I knew we wouldn't have time to go on Tuesday, just given the timing of naps and everything else. So we stopped in St. George. And, are you a good boy?
I am good.
Yeah, you are good. First in and out burger.
You got your cup.
Go ahead and just dive on in there. Whoa. Careful. Get the review of it. See how you feel about it. People seem to really go crazy for this, so. Quality?
Yeah,
Anything special about it?
I wouldn't say so.
To our hotel, and I for one was just really grateful to be out of the hustle and bustle of Vegas. I underestimated how stressful that would be with a little one, because you just feel like you can't take your eyes off of them for even a half a second because there's so many people. And it's just like, we decided we're 8 a.m. Vegas people, not 8 p.m. because it starts getting weird out there. But went out to Zion National Park, and the thing I really like about this park is they don't allow you to drive in, which I kind of thought would be an inconvenience, but I actually think I liked it because it meant that there were shuttles and they took you out to, you know, the popular areas and dropped you off and picked you up, and the shuttles came like every 5 minutes. We didn't have to wait very long. We did a hike that was a 1 mile out and 1 mile back to the Emerald Pools, and we really enjoyed the views. It was a little bit challenging. On the way out, it was uphill, and Colby and I like to say that we were both carrying an extra 30 pounds. Now, I would say, Colby, you got a lot of credit for carrying Jake on his back. People were like, whoa, because it was kind of steep in certain spots. But not one person gave me any credit for the extra weight I was carrying. And oh yeah, somebody did at the end, but not to my face. They were like, did you see the mom? Like they liked Colby's backpacking device, and they were amazed by that. And then somebody's like, well, did you see the mom? And I was like, that's right. Please respect my puffiness. That's all I have right now. Nature called to Jake in nature, so he got his diaper changed. There is one lodge and restaurant in the park, and it was just beautiful for lunch. Where did we go today?
Zion.
Did you get to ride on a bus?
Oh, that'd be fun. Mommy?
You got a dirty face.
Mom?
Whose kid are you?
Jake.
You're Jake's kid?
And Mom.
And who else?
Mom.
Mom and who else?
Jake.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You heard it here first, people. What day of the week is it? Thursday. I guess maybe because it's the weekend, suddenly people are here. We drove right up to the entrance yesterday, and now we're back clear out here. So I'm thinking the park's going to be a lot busier than it was yesterday. It was great yesterday. We shall see. What's going on? Okay, we finally found parking at the Human History Museum. Jake is really starting to act too on this trip. And he runs away from us.
Kind in the world at that time.
Hey, did you get in trouble?
Yep.
What'd you do?
I just went in house.
You ran in the house?
Did you?
Then what did Daddy do? Did he give you a spanking?
Yeah.
You got your first spanking at Zion National Park. Can you say Zion?
Zion.
Good
We
job.
made it. We made it. Woo-hoo.
The second day we did a really easy hike. We took the stroller. It was all paved. There were bicycles and other walkers on it, but really not that crowded overall. And Jake was super happy. He
Look out over
probably
the bridge.
ran a mile.
Oh my.
We made our way down to the river and we could have sat there all day. Jake was so happy playing in the sand and throwing rocks in the water, and I never wanted this part to end. It was just really peaceful.
It floats.
It floats. It floats. Are you dirty?
This one.
That one's dirty, the other one's not dirty. Let me see your backside.
Your baby. Can you shake it?
Okay. Day 3 of going to Zion, aka Zion. I guess we've been saying it wrong. I guess you're supposed to be saying it Zion. Wait, is that how you said? Where did you learn that?
I don't remember.
Picked it up in the local culture.
Well, I'm an annual pass holder.
He is we both are annual pass holders. Quit taking credit for it. We're not National Park's annual pass holders. So if anyone wants to go to a national park, all you have to do is invite us and we have to be present. We can get our whole car in for the next 363 days. Jake's back there. He said, we're going to National Park. He has been disappointed that there hasn't been any slides here. But it's Friday, so the crowds are kind of picking up a little bit. And we're not feeling awesome. I think we're just getting tired. Jake feels fine. He slept until 9 o'clock. So we're gonna see how long we make it today.
Cowboy. He's root to cowboy. He's root to cow, Mom.
And then what else?
That's a man.
Fast as any man. Since we weren't feeling our best, we decided to do the section of the park where you actually can drive your own vehicle through, and it takes you through a 1 mile tunnel through the mountain, which was a little bit scary on a windy road, but it made for an interesting drive. Turn. Don't.
Yeah, that's a long way down.
Babe. Okay, we're going in the tunnel. It's a 100-year-old tunnel, so I'm gonna have faith that it's not crashed in on anybody in 100 years, and it's not gonna start today. Do you like the tunnel, Jake? side of the tunnel, and the rocks look really different on this side to me. I don't know if it's just because we're closer to them or if they actually are a little bit different formations. Jake, do you think you'll remember this vacation? Good.
Over. Give over. Give over. Give over.
So since we had to drive 2.5 hours back to Vegas, we decided it would be a good idea to do something that got us out of the car before we went to the airport to get on the plane. So we did Meow Wolf's Omega Mart, which is an interactive art display. It has this fake store at the beginning, and then you go through secret passageways, and there's all sorts of different lights and sounds and buttons to push. Jake really enjoyed the different tunnels they had. Some of them were quite small, and Colby and I had to crawl through them with him. But this was a really good experience. Adults can do an interactive challenge, but we just kind of enjoyed opening all the random doors and seeing the light displays. And I think Jake really thought this was great. He might say this is one of his favorite things of the trip. So what was your favorite thing about the trip?
I'd say the most fun we had was the K-State game.
What's the least favorite thing?
The least favorite thing is the people traffic in Las Vegas with a 2-year-old. The national park was pretty sweet too, for sure. I think we did that well. A hard hike, an easy hike, and then a drive.
My favorite thing was the hike. I think that's always my favorite thing. And my least favorite thing was Las Vegas, just in general. For the most part, overall it was fine. I would not do it again with a toddler. I watched a lot of YouTube videos about like, yeah, you can bring your kids to Vegas. You can, but it's not going to be fun. That's my personal opinion. But despite my complaining about the crowds in Vegas and how hard we had to work to get around with a toddler and all of those things, you can't regret the time we get together as a family and the fun we had and the memories we made. So, yes, I'm getting sappy now. Bye. I'm pregnant. I'm sorry.